everybody, welcome to another episode of On the Paint Table. This is my weekly show about what I got done this week, what's upcoming as far as projects, and just an overview of sort of what's going on in my hobby. So this week we've got some stuff for Freeblades, a indie sort of like skirmish fantasy game. We've got a couple more models for Mordheim / Frostgrave. We've got my other crew for Batman, the miniature game, the Suicide Squad Joker crew, and then we've got my first crew for the upcoming indie game from Osprey Games, which is Rogue Stars, the Kellion crew, the USG Kellion. See how many people get that reference. Anyway, let's take a look at what I got done in the last 2 weeks. All right, so let's take a look at my finished piles. First, I have my Barbarian Horde for Freeblades. They're also going to get used in Frostgrave, probably, for Forgotten Packs. This is the Urdagar. I'm probably not pronouncing that right. I have a Bear Priestess there on the left in the big bear skin. A Berserker with hand blades. My Wolf Carl, the big double-handed Zweihander there. I've got my Slinger. He's just a kid with a sling. A Unproven, who's like a basic warrior with like a spear and a shield. And then a Boar Warrior, who's kind of like a barbarian, sort of like dwarvish type. They're based on some just like scratch-made bases with punched plasticard. I think it's actually some Plastcraft Games plasticard that I punched and then attached to bases. And they are a stock 150 gold crown warband for Freeblades. We're going to be giving Freeblades a try next week. And then Rogue Stars, which you'll see the crew for, and a try the week after that. Yeah, that was super fun painting these guys, and they'll probably see a lot of use in a bunch of different games. But Freeblades is something I'm excited about. It's an indie skirmish medieval game, and as you guys know, I like all of those words, and I especially like those words together in a sentence. And here's two classic Mordheim figures. These are both champions for the Middenheimers, for the humans. Human mercenaries, rather. One's got a double-handed cavalry hammer. The other one's got a, which just counts as a double-handed weapon in this game. The other one's got a halberd. But in Frostgrave, where they're also going to be appearing, you'll notice I'm painting a lot of barbarians right now. Forgotten Packs requires you to have a lot of different kinds of barbarians. So I've been going through my collection and finding all the barbarian miniatures and putting paint on them. And these guys are just classic barbarian berserkers, get double-handed weapons, and just are barbarian looking. And I'm excited to be finally starting my Middenheim warband too at the same time. So I'm using this I'm actually using Forgotten Packs, it's funny, as like an excuse to paint a lot of miniatures I've wanted to paint for a long time. And you could almost say Frostgrave is just like, it's that kind of perfect game. You get to painting a lot of things that you haven't painted and put off painting forever because you actually need them for scenarios and stuff, which is pretty great. So yeah, they got painted this week. They were actually, I would say, of the things I painted the last 2 weeks, they were maybe the most fun because there's just something so relaxing about painting GW models. I don't know what it is. It's just like, I don't know, man. It's like going home to your parents' house and sleeping in the bed you slept in when you were like a teenager. I don't know what it is. It's either emotional or it's actually like the way they're sculpted. But I get so relaxed painting Games Workshop figures, especially Games Workshop figures like these from the 90s and early 2000s. Then I painted these guys. This is the Joker crew from Suicide Squad. On the left, we get the Grin twins, Mr. Grin White and Mr. Grin Black. They're the, like, basic Joe Jobbers in that gang. We've got Jared Leto Joker with his pimp cane, tearaways, and shiny plastic purple coat. Maybe it's snakeskin, I don't even know. And all his tattoos and grill. And then on the right, probably my favorite miniature I've painted, definitely for Batman, maybe for all of the Knight models so far, is Panda Man. He's a dude in a panda suit with a high-powered assault rifle, and there's something so pleasing about that. And after having played the game with him too, he is absolutely amazing in the Batman game. Maybe too good. Like, he is so good. And then after having played the Batman miniature game, I decided I needed a bat signal, so I painted one of those too from Knight models. It's an MDF bat signal with a bit of acrylic in it, and I just airbrushed it and gave it a quick paint job to get in the roof. But once you've played a game of Batman, you realize that if you're playing Batman, you kind of need one of those. Those are pretty key to being able to play a game. And then we've got the crew of the USG Kellion. Left to right, we've got Johnson, Chen. It's Zach in the middle there. He's the team leader. Oh, what's his first name? Or his last name? Zach Brannigan? No, it's not Brannigan. Although that'd be hilarious. It should be Zach Brannigan now. I can't remember his last name. We've got Isaac right here, the engineer. And then we've got Kendra Daniels. And they are my team for Rogue Stars. Now, Rogue Stars, you guys haven't seen it yet. I'll be doing the Let's Play for it the week after next. It won't be coming out the week after next, but we'll be filming it the week after next. It is probably the closest thing to a do anything you want game that I've played since Pulp Alley. And that's not going to mean a lot to you guys, but you'll see what I mean. Like, I picked a theme here, and some of you guys have probably already picked up the theme of what I'm doing here. But the fact is that with the rules, I can do this theme just as easily as I could do a 40k Rogue Trader game if I wanted to. Like, there's so many things I could do with this game. And this is the theme I picked for my first side. And my second side is going to be a cult. It's going to be a cult with a big rock, and you guys who are getting the reference will be pleased with that too. If you're wondering where these models came from, they're mostly converted by me. The three left guys are they're security troops from the Mercs Recon Kickstarter. I built their guns, their pulse rifles from scratch, and a couple of their heads are either from Mercs. I think the one on the left is actually one of Joey's This Is Not Test heads from the Peacekeepers. And the base toppers are metal base toppers from AE Bounty. Isaac there, he's actually a limited, like, you're not going to be able to find this guy. He's a limited edition Kickstarter, like, reward exclusive from the Sedition Wars Kickstarter that I've wanted an excuse to paint for a long time. And I finally painted. And then Kendra is also a security trooper from the Mercs Recon Kickstarter with a head from one of Joey's This Is Not Test Peacekeepers. Converted up. So yeah. So you'll if you guys don't know what I'm doing here, you just read the comments. I'm sure someone's picked it up. And this is my starting warband here. 200 XP to play the new Rogue Stars from Osprey. And here's the pressing concerns for next week. It's kind of hard to see them because I just primed them all black. This is my Onyx reinforcements for the Combined Army for Infinity. I have an event I'm running next week, which is Tagline. It's the ITS special event. I'm doing it for the Southern Ontario December ITS thing. And this, I'm going to be the ringer, because obviously I don't play if I don't have to. But I figured I would do the rest of my Ox Contact Force for that. So I have to get this painted by next Saturday. I got him a Creep Tracker and a Cadron Batroid, 4 Rodox, a the EI beacon, sorry, and then another drone with a pulse rifle there, one of the combi drones. And then I've pressed out some more bases, and I need to get them painted too. They're all airbrushed already. I just need to do the black and stuff on them to match the bases that I already have. And that is next week's project. It's only 2, 4, 6, 8 minis. I should be able to get them done. If I do 2 a day throughout the week, that shouldn't be too hard. I just gotta get them airbrushed, get some airbrush base coats on them, just do the basic highlights and stuff, and I can wash them down and do details as I go. So yeah, there it is. There's my pressing concerns for next week. You should be able to see them done for Saturday. There you go, on the paint table finished for the last 2 weeks. You guys didn't get it on the paint table last week, that's right, because I was working on the voiceovers and stuff for the Blood Bowl Let's Play that I did on Saturday as a nice sort of like kickoff launch to the new edition of Blood Bowl, near and dear to me. So yeah, you got kind of, I guess, a double stuffed one this time. That was 18 models last week, 2 weeks. 2 a day-ish? No, 1 a day-ish. Just over 1 a day. Yeah. So you'll see more on Saturday next week. Lots of busy stuff down the pipe. That Batman Let's Play has already been recorded, and you'll see it next Friday. And then I've got a Let's Play coming for... I'm trying to get through all these Let's Plays that, like... It's been such a busy summer, man. Oh my gosh. And we've done so many projects, but I've got this backlog of things I've been trying to get done, and I'm knocking 3 of them off the list, which is the Let's Play for Batman, the Let's Play for Freeblades, and the Let's Play for Rogue Stars, which is coming up very, very soon. On top of that, getting all the stuff ready for Forgotten Pacts, which you'll start airing 2 weeks? 2 weeks, I think? Yep, 2 weeks for that. And yeah, and then all this sort of like the stuff you guys don't see, which is like preparing for events and doing that stuff too. I've got a whole bunch of upcoming what is it? Witches and Wonders 2, which I'm really excited about. Witches and Wonders has been, it's been one of those things where it's like, I have like things I cut in order to try and get other things done. And it goes usually Witches and Wonders, then it goes on the paint table, and then it goes my piece of ash. I should have piece of ash on time this month, which will be good. And a whole bunch, just a whole glut of upcoming stuff that I've got time now to film because I've kind of like cleared my project backlog. Yeah, so I'm excited about that, and you will see more of it next week. And tune in next Saturday where you can see hopefully a finished lump of Combined Army and some other stuff too, because I got some other stuff in the queue to work on too. And I need to finish up more Law Forces. I got more Batman games coming in. I've got, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Anyway, we'll see you next week for more of this. Till then, I'm Ash. Have a great day.